Hi there. Welcome to today's lesson. We'll just recap a little bit about yesterday before we move on. And I thought I'd try this on my phone just to show that, hey, well, I can do a mini lesson on the phone just as easy. All right, so today it's going to be about adding details using jot notes. But I just want to remember that the last lesson we did was on how to use jot notes to start your story. And we had some great details there, setting in the desert, character, problem. You might have written them down on paper instead of typing them out. So today is about adding details, using jot notes to add more details to your plan, to help the reader feel like they're really in the moment when they're reading the moment you wrote. So of course, we're working on a choose your own adventure. And in this case, what I like to do for adding details is start with the senses. Now, hearing is a great one. If you picture yourself in the scene that you're writing about, in the moment, picture yourself there with your eyes closed. What do you hear? What are the things you hear around you? Now you get to use your imagination for this. So again, as I mentioned before, it's not about knowing the right answer. It's about coming up with something. This is just thinking, what could it be? Make up possibilities. Then open your eyes, or pretend to open your eyes in that setting and looking around. And what do you see? Now, of course, as writers, we don't write down every single thing that's around, like every stone, every rock, every pebble. But we think of what could be important to help the reader picture the scene with the way we want it to be. Then you have smell. Now, this doesn't always fit, but spend a little time thinking about it. One of the things you can do is get creative, where you don't have to exactly say the thing that you smell, like, oh, it smelled like home. You don't have to exactly put the details, but at least gets that sense out there. Next one is feeling. Now here I mean feeling as in the sense of touch. So does things feel warm, cold, rough, smooth, that type of thing. So you can really get that tactile feel of what is the character experiencing. And the last one, less often you come across this one, taste. But I have an example that can actually use it. So after you get the senses, if you think of the senses, then the next thing to step into is thoughts. Now, this is great because dialogue also helps, but if you're on all by yourself, you're not actually talking to anyone, your character can use that dialogue in thoughts. What are they thinking? It really helps the reader feel they're right in the moment. You're not just retelling something in the past, you're getting an experience of something happening. And the other thing is feelings here, which means emotions. So, what is a character feeling? And those thoughts will really connect into that. Not only what are you thinking, but what are you feeling? Scared, sad, worried, excited, that type of things. All right. So I'm going to get on to that. I'm going to start working on this here on mine. And so when I step into it, I have three main things. Stop at each moment. So we're going to stop at this moment, our opening moment in our choose your own adventure. And I'm going to think of my senses, thoughts, and feelings. So I'm going to put some thoughts into that. And then I'm going to use my jot note plan here, where you just quick jot note, just extra notes. I'm not worrying about capitals, periods, sentences. I'm not worrying about it being exactly right. I don't even have to use them later. Just get those ideas down. Okay, so I'm going to get going. My setting was in the desert. And so I'm going to picture myself in the desert. Now, what am I hearing? Well, maybe it's some silence. A little scared because I can't hear my class. I've been separated from them. I don't know where they are. And normally I'd be hearing some fun chattering and stuff like that, but there's nothing. So that's a little worrisome. Except maybe I do hear, ooh, how about a vulture? A vulture overhead. So whether it's the wings or the cry of a vulture, not sure what it sounds like, but maybe I can throw that in later. Makes me feel like, okay, the character's in a desperate situation because if a vultures are flying around, it's waiting for someone to not make it. So that could be me. So I have to worry about that. Next one, sight. So if I start looking around, what could I see? Oh, one of the big things I could see is definitely the sun, because that's like a character in itself. The sun up there, yeah, that's going to be a big one. So I can spend a lot of time just describing that when I go into my writing. What else might I see? Oh, and just in terms of the desert, I can even mention all the shades of brown. Never knew there's so many different shades of brown because it's just everywhere, and that's all I see is brown sand. All right, so next one is smell. Not smelling much. Well, with that heat, maybe I'm starting to smell sweat. Maybe I'm starting to sweat a little bit. Not very pleasant, but it helps to not, make the character feel unpleasant, which is fitting. Feeling, maybe I can say, well, we got the heat. The heat, and it is extreme heat. So extreme heat. So definitely getting worried. I'm starting to, my lips are drying, so the lips are drying up. Oh, and that can go into the taste. See, there's something I can put there. I can taste the salt. Taste the salt on my lips from the sweating. All right. Okay, so that's that there, just looking at the senses quite a bit. Now, what about thoughts? What would I be feeling? Well, maybe I'm lost. I lost my class. Okay, the important point. The class didn't get lost. I got lost. So I'm feeling pretty foolish. That maybe I got distracted by a bug, and yeah, distracted by a bug, got pulled away, and I feel very foolish by that. Okay, I'm not feeling panic yet. I don't think I'm panicked, but heart starting to race. Yeah, so there's my feelings there. From this, I'm starting to, what are my emotions? I'm not panicked. Need to get back to the bus. Yeah, I'm not panicking yet. There appears to be, okay, here, I can finish off with a feeling of hope. That maybe that pond in the distance is my answer. And that leads to these questions. Am I going to stay or am I going to go? All right, so notice how I went down my list. I stopped, went through my census thoughts and feelings, and added quick jot notes. And let's take a look. All this extra stuff here. All that extra stuff added just in a couple seconds of looking at that. All right, so when you go into it, don't forget, if you'd written it out, then you can just add the jot notes that way. If you had typed it out, then you can just add, if you wanted to use a different color, just so you see the added stuff, or just type it in. It's all for you, just to make sure you get all these extra details. It gets you ready for the next stage of writing it out. All right, hope you're having a good day. Bye now.